Hello again, everybody. So I'd like to apologize for all the radio silence lately. I don't know if you followed my Twitter, but I've been pretty sick the past few days, the past week really, and I'm actually still recovering. But since I'm already feeling quite good enough, I'm still kind of. I mean, I'm kind of fine, I guess. Not completely recovered, but I'm good enough so far. So because of that, I decided to finally make the video talking about DMM's what is it? The DMM fast launcher. That's it. Since some people did ask me about it, that want me to make a video explaining how to actually use it. I don't know if you guys saw my last video explaining how to use the Princess Connect patch English patch installer. If you haven't, it's probably gonna show up like a little thingy on the top right corner of the video if you wanna check it out and if you wanna know how to install it. But basically, this program installs the English patch for the Princess Connect, and it also uses one of its features is using DMM's fast launcher to quickly launch the actual game instead of using the actual DMM client and then actually opening Princess Connect through there, which makes things quite a bit faster. But I guess I'll show you guys how to actually install DMM Fast Launcher. It's on this website over here. Another GitHub page, of course, because this is not an official tool, by the way. It's not made by DMM. It's made by, I'm guessing, some Japanese player who probably also plays Princess Connect, maybe? I don't know. Some DMM games, probably. Who knows? Don't worry, there's an English section over here. If you want to check it out, you can see its features. It's fast. You can just launch it with one click, I guess. It doesn't send any information, hardware information, to DMM, which is nice, I guess, if you want to make things private. I'm not sure if this actually bypasses the region lock. I have no idea. I'd ask you guys to actually try it for yourselves because I myself don't actually have that problem with the region lock for DMM, so I can't actually be sure how it actually works. So I'm kind of sorry about that. So do try it out by yourselves if you are having that actual problem, and do let us know in the comment section below. And I'll be very glad to pin someone's comment saying if it works or if it doesn't work. But in any case, yeah, it doesn't send any information about your hardware. It has a user interface. You can manage multiple accounts. This also automatically updates the games without actually having to open DMM itself, which is very nice. And also launches DRM protected games that I didn't even know they existed, to be honest. I didn't know DMM actually had DRM protected games, which is kind of annoying. Well, I don't really play any of them, but I guess for people that do play them, it does. I guess it is kind of troublesome. But with this, it's not a problem anymore. But without further ado, let's just get right into it, shall we? To install it, installation, just press over here on releases. You can get the latest version, 5.2.3. And I'm gonna use this first one, the setup. Let's put it over here on our desktop. You can also use the portable version. It's the other one, this one, the second one, but it's a little bit more work, I guess. No, well, not really. No, it's mainly the same, but it doesn't matter. But anyway, moving on. You install it, choose English, accept, and install. You wait a little bit, and there we go. Now we can delete this installation file. We don't need it anymore. And now we need to go find not DMM's, the program's actual installation folder, which is, just follow my steps, over here in app data. If you don't see the app data folder, you can just press over here on view and check this, hidden items. So go to app data, roaming, and over here on DMM game player fast launcher. And you open that up. And over here we have our program. You can double click it, it will show up eventually. As you can see, it's in Japanese, but don't worry, you can actually change it to English over here. Put it to English and save. There you go, it's all English now. Now, the first thing we have to do is go into account and we import our own account, the account we are using inside DMM. Now, be sure to actually be logged in to DMM, because if you're not logged into DMM, this is not going to work. We need to put a name over here. The name doesn't really matter too much what it is, so I'll just make like my account. Again, it doesn't really matter what name you give it, just give it a name. And you press import. Import successful. Again, be sure to be logged in into DMM for this to actually work. After this, we go to shortcut, and now we create a new shortcut. We give the shortcut a name. Since this is for Princess Connect, let's call it, I don't know, Preconnect. Makes things simple. Over here, you can choose the game you have installed. I have Princess Connect installed, and I also have Uma Musume installed because I actually kind of wanted to try it a little bit. That's why I have it installed. But in this case, we'll choose Princess Connect, which is the first one, Preconnect. We select our account, the one we just got, we just imported a little bit ago. And now we create this shortcut elevated thingy. It's basically what's it called? The Windows permissions thingy. So we use that one. The program should stutter a little bit, but after a few seconds, it should be done doing the shortcut. Any second now, and there we go, saved successfully. Now, for the next step, very simple. We create a shortcut with this. Where is it? We send to desktop, create a shortcut. And now we have this shortcut over here on our desktop. And you right click it, properties. And do you guys remember the name we gave to our shortcut when we created the shortcut for Princess Connect? We go over here on target and all the way to the end of the line, we press space. And now we write the name of our shortcut, which is Preconnect. And okay. Now, after we double click this, whoops, there we go. If we wait a little bit, it should launch Princess Connect. Any second now. Any second now. Okay, maybe it takes a little bit for the first time. I'm not too sure if that's the case. I don't really remember, because it's been a long time since I've installed this. But it might take just a little bit. Probably the first time. That's it. I'm guessing after the first time, all the others... Oh, there we go. All the other times you launch the game, it should just open up more quickly. Also keep in mind the English patch also makes the game start a little bit slower than it usually would. As you can see. But it will start eventually, so don't worry about it. Any second now. Any second now. And now. Oh, I got it. Amazing. Yeah, there you have it. Now. Yay. Now, this thingy does have a little bit of a problem. So you remember the patch installer over here uses DMM to launch the game. But unfortunately, the latest version, or actually after version 4.9, this doesn't really work anymore, and it just bugs out, gives an error message. So as you'll see in just a moment. There you go. It gives an error message. The game doesn't actually launch. You can still, of course, install the patch. That doesn't really matter. You just need to launch it through your shortcut that you just made a little bit ago. But if you do want, I don't really recommend doing this, because through this method, the game also updates without using or without opening DMM. So if you do want to use the version of the DMM fast launcher that works with the installer, the patch installer, you can just download version 4.9 over here. You can just download this one, put it inside this folder, of course uninstalling the previous one, and the Princess Connect patch installer should launch it successfully, launch the game successfully. But again, I don't really recommend it because with the latest version, the game actually does update without having to open DMM, which is very nice. And now our last little thing that we can do is to make this a little bit prettier. So let's rename it, of course, to Princess Connect. And also go properties. Let's change the icon now, shall we? Let's go directly get the Princess Connect icon, which should be in here. Beautiful. There you go. Now we have a launcher, a shortcut to launch Princess Connect directly. You can just put it over here on your taskbar, which is very nice. Just click it, and it should launch Princess Connect. Eventually. Again, it takes a little bit. In any case, I hope this has been helpful for anyone out there, and I'll see you guys next time.